plane crash in Russia caused a massive fire. To a crash landing and pilot flies into hangar, these dramatic aviation incidents underscore the risks and challenges in air travel all countries in the world. A firefighter plane exploded after hitting an overhead cable in Chile. It's almost acrobatic in the air.
Oh, cayó la...
Mira la rueda.
El avión se estrelló.
¿El avión?
El avión.
In Turin, a Frexa tricolore plane crashed during test flights, making a devastating incident for the Italian aerobatic team. The crash occurred while the plane was conducting routine evaluations, leading to an intense investigation into the causes of the accident. Two planes collided and crashed during an air show in Portugal. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. On May 5th, 2019, an Aeroflot Sukhoi Superjet 100 caught fire during an emergency landing at Sheremetyevo Airport. The crash caused by technical issues. Investigations have looked into potential negligence regarding the crew's response, aircraft maintenance, and the evacuation process. An F-6F Hellcat crashed landing onto an aircraft carrier.
Fiesta.
Aircraft such as the Cessna 510 Citation Mustang and Akito 5 faced mechanical failures, but quick actions by pilots and responders ensured minimal injuries.
Oh crap, he crashed it. Did he really? Yep.
Whether it's a Coast Guard Dornier skidding on a runway or a Piper Cherokee threading the needle at Cotswold Airport, these events emphasize the critical importance of pilot skill and emergency response in preventing tragedies. A FedEx MD-10 caught fire at Miami Fort Lauderdale Airport, causing a frantic situation. After touching down, the aircraft swerved off the runway, likely due to the damage and the flap configuration. The flight, which originated in Memphis, experienced a collapse of its main landing gear, igniting the blaze. As the plane came to a stop, a portion of it exploded, shaking the surrounding area. Thankfully, the fire has been put out, and the damaged FedEx plane now rests just off the runway. OMG, a small plane crashed into a warehouse at an air liquide plant.
Leon, vámonos.
A plane crash in Belgorod, Russia caused a massive fire. After a safe emergency landing without the use of its front landing gear, smoke began to rise from under the seats of a Myanmar National Airlines plane at Mandalay Airport. Flight UB-103 had circled the control tower to allow staff to confirm the landing gear's deployment. Once checks were complete, the pilot followed emergency protocols and released excess fuel before proceeding with the landing. Passengers quickly exited the aircraft after hearing instructions over the intercom. A small plane crashed on I-26 in Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, it's a plane! It's a fucking plane, bro!
The accident took place at Toronto's Buttonville Airport, where a Cessna 172M, registered to Canadian Flyers International and piloted by a student, crash landed. The incident occurred when the aircraft deviated from its path and collided with a hangar. An emergency landing in China resulted in no damage. A small T-34 Mentor plane crashed into a lake near Seattle. A small plane crashed into the water off Hampton Beach. Pilot is okay. A Polish Enter airplane, flying from Mombasa to Warsaw with approximately 200 passengers on board, made an emergency landing in Addis Ababa late on the night of September 18, 2021.
Airplane
A small plane crashed on the Grand Parkway.
on 99 in Houston.
My guess is it landed there
Tried
on
to.
purpose, but now's on fire.
A small plane crashed into a mobile home park in Clearwater, Florida.
Guardali! Oh Madonna! No! Oh Madonna! Oh Madonna!
Intense flames after crashing in Lagos, Nigeria. A tragic incident unfolded in St. Augustine, Florida. An aircraft crashed into the woods shortly after takeoff, making it extremely difficult for search teams to locate it due to minimal ground scarring. The accident occurred just 3 minutes after departing from Northeast Florida Regional Airport's runway 13. Reports suggest the plane's door popped open during flight, prompting the pilot to attempt to return to the airport, and the incident happened then. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments.
Galen Flynn, a 69-year-old veteran pilot, faced a harrowing situation when his landing gear failed during an approach at Scottsdale Air Park. As the seconds ticked by, Flynn executed a flawless landing, impressing seasoned pilots and leaving onlookers in awe. The ATR-72 twin-engine turboprop, operated by Brazilian airline Vopas, was captured on video spinning uncontrollably before crashing into a residential area in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The plane, which was 14 years old, fell from the sky with terrifying speed, leaving grieving families desperate for answers as the investigation continues to unravel the mystery behind this devastating accident. In a harrowing moment, a rescue operation in Utah nearly turned disastrous when a helicopter, piloted by Kent Harrison, hovered perilously close to a cliff face. As the team attempted to recover a hiker who had fallen 300 feet, a safety rope suddenly tightened, catching the chopper's blade. The helicopter violently jerked, sending the rescue team tumbling down the rocks. Despite the severe damage, Harrison skillfully maneuvered the aircraft, managing to land in a nearby field and miraculously saving all 7 crew members on board. Praise God. On April 29, 2017, a small plane made a dramatic emergency landing at Sarasota Bradenton International Airport. The aircraft landed urgently, prompting a rapid response from emergency crews to secure the safety of everyone on board. From the Italian Alps, where a skilled pilot managed to avoid catastrophe despite a tail rotor failure, to the dense forests of Colombia, where a D.C.3 narrowly escaped a deadly fate after stalling mid-flight. These moments highlight the unpredictable nature of flight. In Argentina, a display flight turned harrowing when a DHC-1 chipmunk clipped an antenna, yet the pilot's composure averted a tragedy. In Alaska, a Piper Cherokee lost power during takeoff, crashing into a hangar roof, but miraculously everyone survived. A small plane made an emergency landing at the Haggin Oaks Golf Complex in the USA after his engine failed. To make a survivable forced landing, approach the ground and obstacles just above stall speed.
Unless you have a divot repair in your... yeah, right.
In fact, the outcome will likely be better if you accept and deal with the emergency rather than trying to avoid the inevitable. Haluka is a village located in Malta's southern region, renowned for hosting the Malta International Airport, the primary entry and exit point for visitors to the island nation. The aircraft they were aboard crashed shortly after departing from Lucca at approximately 7:20 a.m. On October 24, 2016. The Fairchild Metroliner Mark I went down near the runway shortly after takeoff, erupting into flames. Recent tragic plane crash in Nepal when the aircraft slipped off the runway during takeoff in the capital. The plane was bound for a mountain resort town, but disaster struck early. This incident further highlights Nepal's troubling air safety record. The airport, typically a hub of activity, was thrown into disarray as heavy snowfall severely disrupted the flight schedule. Out of 760 scheduled flights, approximately 320 were cancelled. Airport crews worked tirelessly to maintain at least one operational and snow-free runway amid the continuous snowfall. A stolen helicopter has ploughed into a luxury hotel in Cairns in the dead of night, sparking a fireball and a major emergency. Hundreds of guests were evacuated from their rooms, but somehow only the pilot lost his life.
This is a piece of the helicopter. It's madness.
A tragic plane crash unfolded when a Cessna 180, attempting to take off from a rough, uneven field after an emergency landing, encountered disastrous consequences. The aircraft, already strained from landing due to fuel exhaustion, struggled to gain altitude on the bumpy terrain. As it briefly became airborne, the plane collided with a barbed wire fence, causing it to veer sharply and lose control. The left wing and both horizontal stabilizers were severely damaged, leaving the wreckage scattered across the field. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. Mogadishu, the capital and largest city of Somalia, is situated on the southeastern coast of the country, along the shores of the Indian Ocean. On July 19, 2022, a passenger plane made a crash landing at an airfield in Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia. Fortunately, all 30 passengers on board were safely evacuated, with no injuries reported. Video footage from the scene revealed the plane upside down, seemingly having flipped during the landing. Firefighters quickly responded, dousing the aircraft as flames and thick black smoke rose into the sky. The aircraft, owned by Jubba Airways, was on a domestic flight from Baidu to Mogadishu. A tragic helicopter crash occurred in Orlando, Florida, when a small chopper veered off course and struck a residential guest house. The impact ignited a fierce fire, leaving debris scattered across the area. The aircraft had taken off just 2 miles away from Orlando Executive Airport. An unauthorized helicopter flight ended in tragedy as the aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff, resulting in an accident.
The whole building's on fire. Shivers. That's where people were living in there.
The shocking event has ignited widespread concern, emphasizing the critical need for strict adherence to aviation regulations to prevent such devastating accidents in the future. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. Kai-Tak Airport, once the world's busiest international airport, faced significant capacity challenges due to Hong Kong's rapid growth. The airport was notorious for its demanding approach, requiring pilots to skillfully execute a challenging 747 landing in strong crosswinds. Known for its complex approach path and the infamous checkerboard approach, it became one of the most memorable and challenging airports for pilots to navigate. A small plane crashed into a home in Lyon Township, just outside of Detroit. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. A small plane crashed onto a roadway near Kennesaw in Cobb County, Georgia. The incident occurred when the aircraft, reportedly a single-engine model, went down on a road, causing a significant disruption. A plane crashed during the Thunder over Michigan Air Show. A small two-seater aircraft flying over Bruges faced a dire situation when its engine suddenly failed. The pilot, acting quickly, deployed the emergency parachute, which slowed the descent of the plane. Despite the controlled fall, the aircraft landed nose first, crashing into a sidewalk. The impact caused minimal damage to a nearby street sign and fence. Thanks to the parachute, the pilot miraculously survived the crash. Praise God. Dublin Airport recently faced flight delays due to a minor technical issue with a Ryanair plane. Sparks were observed coming from the nose landing gear, leading to a brief disruption. Fortunately, the issue was deemed minor, and the situation was handled without compromising passenger safety.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.